Yeah, I don't know why T always sounds weird on my stream. She doesn't sound as weird in my ears as she does on my stream.
That's exactly what I thought, Pinto, when I was listening to his VODs on YouTube. I sound like I'm screaming from across the room, and
Yeah.
Ekid sounds like he's like a radio talk show host.
Welcome back to ECCID in the morning. Here we are with today's greatest hits and the worst hits from yesteryear. What? Mama, I didn't get my music today. And here we are with today's top hits of tomorrow. I don't know, T. I'm just riffing radio stuff because you're not joining me. The ID is 060.
I mean, how would I join you?
Go to my stream. Look at the screen. I'm about to kick you, T.
Alright, this time I got this.
Okay, short game, 45 minutes. We got this. Well, I've got this. You don't. Squeeze ears. Reckless. Wild Journey. Okay, who am I going to be this time? I'm going to be Fire Lady. Look at me. My name is going to be Shifty Deborah. Well, nope, Shifty DeBoer, because Deborah doesn't fit. I am Shifty DeBoer.
I'm gonna try to be a female. We'll both be females.
Can talk show host Ekid and old-timey radio guy Ekid date? I don't remember what my old-time radio guy was, and I have to flip my microphone around. Welcome back. It's time to enjoy your days at the high school prom with the monsters that you love so much. Calm down. We still got plenty of peanut brittle if you're still looking for it. And we have
had yet to experience its ultimate challenge. The monster prom. Oh, it's too late, Reese. I should have done Skrunkle.
Dirigibles and zeppelins. Oh, wait, we can hit escape.
What's a dirigible again? Is that an instrument?
Yes, it's an instrument. No one say otherwise.
No, it's not. Skip. I just think of didgeridoo because I just heard that word.
My mic cut out my didgeridoo.
Which god do you pray to each night before
okay.
Before sleeping?
I guess it makes sense. My name is Shifty DeBoer. Okay, T, don't just pick my answers this time, okay?
I wasn't.
Well, you read the question, so you read the answers, and then I'll pick.
We didn't get the same guy last time.
I know. We read the answers. You already read the question.
Me again.
I don't plan to. I'm gonna pick another pretty lady. Are you gonna read the answers?
And I would blackmail him for whatever it was.
Fine, I'll read them.
I have a group text. Okay, sorry. I was just reading them on my own.
I noticed.
You weren't gonna read them all.
I only said like 5 times that you should read them.
I was reading.
I pray to all kinds of gods. I have this business where people pay me to deliver their prayers every night. I've even started to look for a Chinese factory to outsource the prayers. Praying is for fools.
The BFG?
What? Big fucking gun?
No, the BFG, the book, the Big Friendly Giant.
Oh, I've never heard of that.
It's a book.
All I know is that BFG in Doom means big fucking gun, so that's what. Anyway, praying is for fools. I took compromising pics of a god molesting a tree, and now I blackmail him forever I want. That's my answer. Praying is kind of lame. I have a group text set up with some deities: Dionysus. Oh shit. Bastet, Loki, coolest cats in town. Still going blackmail.
I've already chosen, so if you chose the one that was you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, I'm so smart.
I'm so charming.
School is outdated and lame. We need a new school. No, I read this question. You read the answers. I read this question, you read the answer. School is so outdated and lame. We need a new school subject ASAP. Now you get to read the answers.
I don't know if you're going to let me or not. Turning people into your puppets through emotional warfare and deception 101. Critical thought. I mean, damn, this country could really use a subject like this in school. How to correctly punch a crocodile without terrible consequences.
I wasn't listening because I was too busy talking to the mic like this when we were talking, just to make it seem like turning people into puppets.
It was a book before it was a movie, silly.
The movie. It's a movie, or apparently it's a book too.
I'm a Floridian, so I really should be able to. I should know. Wait, crocodiles aren't in
Did you know that Shrek was also a book before it was a movie, and the book is nothing like the movie?
It's what?
It's nothing like the movie. They're very, very separate things.
Oh, really? I didn't know that. Did you make it up?
No, it's actually a book called Shrek. It's like Shrek the Horrible or something like that.
Oh, wow.
I read it in elementary school. Yeah.
I'm gonna pick the crocodile and pretend it says
I'm T. I'm just gonna pick the bottom one every time. Okay. What would be your dream first date?
Australia immediately.
A wild party in international waters, crimes, a lovely walk in the forest after rescuing your date from a dragon, an art exhibition experimental enough to give you a seizure, a sweaty and manly wrestling match, professional meeting where you charm your date with some astonishing business crimes.
Crimes.
Well, what are you picking, T?
Which one did you pick?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Because I want to pick the forest from a dragon.
Drive safely, Reese, or else.
Wait, I want the dragon to be my date, though.
I know. I thought that was a perfect answer for you until I realized what it said.
It's the business advice. I do have great business advice.
That's true. I always go to T for business advice.
Oh, this one's hard. I'm gonna go with the forest.
You can't choose art exhibition because you know that's gonna make you pick Lumen or whatever his fucking name was.
True. I gotta avoid him. I'm going to the forest.
See, I was right.
I thought the
and
first
fucking
one would be the
shit.
lady.
Crimes was Damien again. I didn't.
Water should have been the mermaid lady.
I accidentally chose Damien just because I want. Damien's just meant to be for me. Like I don't know what I can't help it. We can't stay away from each other. Oh my god.
Well, you can't do fire and fire. That's explosive.
T,
that's
what's
like
the saying?
Aries with a Leo. All right, that doesn't work.
T, what's the saying? One, that's bullshit. Two, what's the saying? You fight fire with fire, T. Okay, I'm going to class for the first time ever.
That's how you make more fire.
Exactly, T. We want more fire. That day you listen to your elders and learn valuable lessons. Sometimes, after all the monster nonsense and the dating gimmicks, you forget that attending class is supposed to be the primary activity at this high school. You gain 2 smarts. I'm so smart. You're doing your thing, and a wild Damien suddenly... I don't want to date Damien again. I already did him. His bick is so big, and I liked it, but, you know, I guess someone else this time. Hey, you look like you have nothing better to do. I need a mount for the prom, because walking is for losers. My goodness. And also because I lost my driver's license after I drove my motorcycle to another Sunday school picnic. But I won't just take any lame-ass mount. I need the best creature in hell.
A steed, like a horse?
I think so, yeah. I don't think he was wanting to mount me, sadly. So let's brainstorm. If you don't answer in the next 10 seconds, I'm putting a bit in your mouth and writing you. Well, oh my goodness. We're talking hell here, so a goat, but not just any goat, a goat that's a real asshole. What about that giant gelatinous 50-nosed creature at your house that spits bile and eats corpses? Yeah, it's been over 10 seconds. I don't think he's going to ride me. Goat. Not so fun. It's fine. I don't care if Damien doesn't like me this time. I already did him. Oh, so because I'm a demon and I live in hell with my 2 dads who are also demons, you think I'm into goats? That's fucking offensive. One guy impregnates a goat with hellspawn once, and now everyone thinks we're all about goats down there. Dude, what's wrong with you? You know goats are a sensitive topic for demons. You lose 2 charm and 1 fun.
Let's go. Oh, that sucks, Second.
Yeah, well, I don't want to date Damien again anyway. I don't really care. God, I already dated him.
Okay,
Jeez.
sure
We got kick-ass matching tattoos and had the hottest sex anyone's ever had in their entire life, so that's all that matters.
I'm going to the toilet. That day you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. I guess some people just want to watch the world burn by skipping class and hanging out in the bathroom. You give plus 0 shit.
That's what happened to me last time.
+2 baldness. Afterwards, Miranda summons you. It feels weird to be summoned, but you comply. You can't resist her merman goons. Okay.
Goons?
Thank you
Excuse
for
me?
coming, my dear. I have finally decided to trust you with my most important aspiration. I am destined to be the queen of prom. The royal ascension is nigh. We must prepare. Most of my competition is naive. They foolishly assume that prom queen is a purely ceremonial title. Except Ursula Jr. What is she, Ariel? She's proving to be quite a worthy rival. I respect that. Which is why we must destroy her reputation immediately.
He is so
Any
evil.
thought? Let's convince everyone that she likes humans. Fart joke.
Just the word fart
Okay.
joke is funny to me. That's how much I love fart jokes.
There's 2 words, but
I said the words fart joke is funny to me.
I heard word.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm sure you
all
heard
that
what
matters
you
is what
wanted
I
to
heard
hear as
inside my
usual.
ears. You're
See,
a
this is
demon
this
bigot.
this is why we're
Demon
getting
bigot.
this is why we're getting a divorce.
Fart joke.
Not so
Fart
fun.
joke.
Oh.
It's a humorous jape involving this. I don't like this person. And she just annoys me. Everyone is going to annoy me. I'm very hard to please. As a humorous jape involving the sound of gas escaping from a butt? Do you think this is a game? Prom queen is an important title. My mother was prom queen. My father was both prom king and prom queen. I will not soil my family's legacy by condoning a fart joke in my name. You would laugh at the word soil, but apparently this is no laughing matter. -2 boldness and -1 fun.
Okay.
Let's trade places.
Everybody chooses a celebrity. Do they have to be alive, T? Before we choose, is it someone who has to be alive?
No.
Okay. Kurt Cobain. Welcome back, Silver.
Kurt Cobain and
Don't you dare say Dave Grohl.
what's Tom Selleck.
Okay. Player order is decided based on how likely it is that the selected celebrity is secretly related to Garfield. Well, I'd argue since Kurt Cobain is dead and Garfield isn't real, then they're as closely related or more closely related than Tom Selleck is.
Tom Selleck alive?
Yes.
Oh. Okay, that's a fair point.
Good, I get to go first.
I just don't know, so that works for me.
Let's do this.
Okay, Shifty DeBoer. Who are we gonna hit on?
Shifty door.
Who is this? Oh my goodness. Hello, hooded figure. You find the Slayer sitting on the table. Is she even a student or what? Wait, you're choosing to sit with me? For some reason, no one ever intentionally sits next to me. I usually have to ambush them and threaten to kill them. I wonder why. It's a mystery. Anyway, I'm really happy I'm flattered that, actually, wouldn't give a shit about you under normal circumstances, but today I'm on a quest. Yeah, that's right. I'm not emotionally vulnerable. I'm just on a quest to slay the werewolf of Wall Street, and I need Monster's sidekick. You're gonna help me, obviously. I just need to know what your class is. Are you a fighter, a mage, a cleric? Out with it! Oh, you're something much better. You're a partysmith gunhaver. What was that? Oh, you stretching. Okay. Yes, Pinto. Henry Winkler is both dead and also gay. The Fonz.
Oh, stretch.
There was a time in Pinto's life where he had thought that Henry Winkler was both dead and gay. Two things that are not true.
Oh, well. The Fonz.
Gunhaver.
Yeah, no, I never would have thought he was gay.
A gunhaver? Is that even a class? Practically everyone has guns. You reveal just how many guns you actually have. Holy shit. How can you even carry that many guns? And why are you allowed to have them at school? Because I go to an American school? Duh. You have your rad biceps to thank for the former.
School is in America.
And Monstropolis' strong Second Amendment protections for the latter. Okay, well, do you have silver bullets? Werewolves are only vulnerable to silver bullets. Man, there isn't a color of bullet you don't have. Well, alright, let's go on an adventure then. You travel together to Wall Street, where you shoot the Wolf of Wall Street with your guns. Alright then. Thank you. And now I'm going to go ahead and run screaming away from you, if that's alright. It totally is. God bless Monstropolis. You gained +4 bold. T, I'm gonna be bold as fuck again. I'm gonna be so bold.
Just evilness.
I'm so bold.
Died peacefully in the arms of his partner. Apparently none of that happened. What did you had a dream? Where you knew the Fonz. You guys were best friends. Or maybe this is like a memory that your family like deleted from your mind, but like you actually were related to the Fonz. Or maybe a guy who looked like the Fonz, because I had an uncle who looked exactly like, what's the guy? I forget it. Chevy Chase. I had an uncle that looked exactly like Chevy Chase. Like, I'm not kidding you. He looked exactly like, he wore the glasses, like the dark glasses that were like thick, and like his eyes were magnified. And he was like tall.
Chevy Chase wears thick glasses that magnify his eyes?
Kinda.
Okay.
Kinda.
So you thought Chevy Chase was gay and dead?
No. No. Anyway, moving on. Oh gosh, where should I go? I'm gonna go see Damien and this.
You can have him
again.
You can have him. I don't even care.
You arrive at your chosen table.
Have my sloppy seconds tea.
Dejectedly hefting a ball of mashed potatoes, while Polly sadly passes her hands through the same. Seriously, what do we have to get? What do we have to do to get a food fight started in this cafeteria? I honestly don't know. I tried throwing potatoes at people and yelling food fight, but I think everyone is too scared of me to fight back.
Aww.
And I can't throw any food because of my stupid ghost hands. Plates, mirrors, antique furniture, sure, but not food.
Then how did she eat before?
Couldn't you do the food on, the plate with the food on it, dummy? There's got to be a way to provoke food war. My dad's always telling me to be more political. But we're not political. Your strength is hitting things, and my strength is being unbelievably hot all the time.
I have the same strength.
We'll set the cafeteria on fire. Wait, no, that's not a solution. That's just arson. Why do I just jump straight to arson?
Damien is after my heart.
Struggle through this by themselves. Well, you're a flame person, so it does make sense. So you step in with an idea of your own. Wars are fought over scarce resources. Steal everyone's food and put it in a pile. That ought to do it. Hey, Polly, you know how the Greeks fought a whole war over Helen of Troy's face? We just need you to get kidnapped by the Trojans. I like where your head is. I'm not super into being kidnapped and shit. Well, you put a heart next to it, so apparently you're lying. What if we skip some steps? With some good old flashing. Polly floats up onto the table and, in a practice motion, whips her top off. I just spit on my keyboard. To the victor!
I almost spit on my mic earlier. Don't feel too bad.
This is a high school cafeteria. Polly's rash action upsets the rolling cauldron of hormones, sets it on fire, and tapped incense on the ruins. Soon the air is thick with sausage and gravy.
Oh my
Potato
goodness.
crisps fly everywhere like flavored shrapnel. Polly puts her shirt back on now that everyone's too busy fighting to remember what they were fighting about.
You tell me there's a thick sausage
really
with
were
gravy.
the kiss that launched 1,000 chips.
Hilarious.
The view you just got makes that pun worth it. Okay, sure.
All right, let's trade places again. Everybody chooses an animal, moose. I mean, who didn't see that coming? Of course I'm going to choose a moose.
I choose an axolotl.
Why does it say Garfield in the bottom right?
Because I'm the most important.
But you're not named Garfield.
Yeah, that's my name.
Is it?
Yes.
Oh, no, I literally did not pay attention once to your character's name.
That's my name.
Player order is decided based on how stupid it would be for a superhero to use the selected animal as their symbol, being something like
What was yours?
Axolotl Man, Moose Man, which would be the coolest. Actually, I am wearing my Bat Moose pajama pants that my moose on stream is also wearing right now.
I think Moose Man would be way too cool. And
It really
it's supposed
would
to
be.
How stupid
Yeah.
it would be.
You're right. Axolotls are stupid.
Oh, I just read what Pinto said. I thought it was you asking me.
No, I read Pintos.
Anyway, Garfield, my character, is gonna go now, even though nobody pays attention to him, aka Echo.
Who? That's true. I am everyone.
You are who? You You are
Who are you? Who? I really
class.
want to know. That's what I did
That
yesterday,
day, your teacher
T.
delivers an amazing and creative performance that blows all your minds. It ends up being a sensation on YouTube. Your teacher gains plus 10 coolness, but who cares? He's not trying to romance your classmates. Or is he? We hope not. Ugh. Oh, so you gain plus 2 smarts. Hooray!
Wow, it's going to help you
See
so
Miranda
much.
looking much deeper in thought than she usually is in a classroom. She's also talking aloud under her breath. And that's why you must recognize the evil of the air people. No. That's why you must recognize the evil of the air people. That's why you must recognize the evil of the air people. Oh, hey, Garfield. Have you recognized the evil of the air people?
Who the fuck is
Poopy
Garfield?
High is so useless 99.99% of the time. The only things that are really of interest to me
T, there were more 9s than that. You gotta read the whole thing.
are meeting potential suitors and preparing for prom. And now seizing this opportunity to turn everyone into school against the air people. Mrs. the Loch Ness Monster said we could
Mrs.
do...
was the hard part to read.
Yeah. It just made me hesitate. That we could do our presentation on whatever we are most passionate about. And there's nothing which I'm more passionate about than defeating the air people. I simply cannot stand by as this monster race consistently showers at night instead of in the morning. It seems racist.
Oh,
Puts more jelly than peanut butter on their sandwiches. And that's soggy sandwiches. And refuses to accept Daddy as the rightful
What?
king
You
and
call me?
overlord. I
You talking to
don't
me, T?
like using that even after the second invasion. It is so important to me that the rest of the class recognizes the horror of this feathery guacamole-hating socialist upstarts. What's the best way to get everyone on my side? Bribe everyone into blind racism against the air people using cookies. Tell everyone that the air people don't tag their spoilers. Well, I'm not
That's pretty
briber,
mean.
but I think I should probably be evil, right?
I have no idea.
You know, you just don't want to tell me because that's
Why would I
rules.
ever? Why would I ever tell you anything? I'll tell you what, T. I'll give you the answer in the divorce.
Me too. Finally, I'm home. Welcome back, Reese.
Welcome
I
home,
think I'm
Reese.
gonna tell everyone that the air people don't tag their spoilers.
Not so
Not
creative.
so creative. Yes, exactly how to get at the hearts of high schoolers. Working for the hive, spending my hours, children in the towers, Thank you, Reese, for giving us out the Pinto. You. The genocides my kingdom has committed are nothing compared to the agony of coming across an untagged spoiler. Surely my classmates will see the unchecked plot twist exposures as a sign that that the air people are the monsters that they are. I mean, technically you're all monsters. I'm working for the spending my hours, working for hours. Thank you, Reese. Gifting to Silver. Isn't this spooky high school? Are you trying to go to Monster Prom? Whatever. The point is, Miranda ends up giving bomb.com a presentation. Okay, blah, blah. I'm trying to go faster because you said you wanted to go to bed early. Tonight, I'm going to tell you about our absolute worst enemy, the air people. They hate all chocolate and love pineapple on their pizzas. Like sociopaths.
I like pineapple on
I mean,
pizza.
I don't love chocolate. I will eat pineapple on pizza, but I don't like it. Like, I wouldn't order that. Should I give one to Mom? Reese, you should. There's no should. I mean...
Yeah, it's you must, Reese.
There's
Jeez.
no asking, okay? My father's invaded the Air Kingdom no less than 4 times, and yet they still refuse to submit to the Mer people's rule. This seems very... I don't like her tactics in her position.
Yeah.
Hey, Miri, I hate to be the one to tell you this, but it kind of sounds like your kingdom, maybe. Remember when all episodes of Sports of the Sea were leaked? It was the air people! What? No, it wasn't, Miranda. You working for the hive, spending my hours, working my hours, solving collector, first and some.
Those are definitely the lyrics. I know, I just looked them up.
Thank you for gifting to Boss. That's so nice. You were behind that. Was I? She's a liar. And that's what is that? That's illegal. Yes, you insulted.
Lying's not illegal.
That you were insulted. Well, because they describe the Ravina that unclawed mother of rats as the most beautiful princess in the world when you wanted everyone to know, in fact, you were the most beautiful princess. In all fairness, I am the most beautiful. But what about our childhood, when people revealed early that it was Professor Loofrush who was murdered in Gavin Bell Tower in the Bell Tower of Hell? That was you, Miranda! I'll never forgive you! And I could never forget. Me? Why ever would I do such a thing? You were shoving it in our faces so you got an advance copy because your dad's royalty, so you ruined every moment of the book for us. But Scott, what about when you recorded the big sports game and then someone told you the score before you could watch it? Miranda, that was also you. You did that because you forgot to bow to you in the hallway. Yeah, seriously, I think I'm on the ear people's side on this one.
Ooh.
Miranda bursts into tears and runs out of the room, mumbling about how this is all the fault of the stupid Arab people. And stupid Garfield. Ugh, worse, you lose -2 charge. Okay. I suck.
Time for Shifty DeBoer to show you how it's done, T. Alright, we're gonna...
You and catching up with the song.
We're gonna...
I think the funniest
Auditorium.
is probably going on to Ekid's stream and listening to me sing it without hearing
Yeah,
the
it was definitely funny.
Song come on.
100%.
You guys have no idea why I randomly broke out in a song.
That day while rehearsing for the class play, it's as though the muses themselves had decided to give you figurative oral sex. I've already heard this before. Your performance is intense and inspiring. It will be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school, +2 creativity. Okay.
Pathetic.
God damn. It's these two again. Come on, Damien.
How much was it?
How much was it?
How much was it?
They
How much
gave
was
it
it?
to me.
So you're
They
not going to
gave
tell
it
me
to
how
you.
much was
How are
it?
they going to give you something like
They
that?
gave it to me.
I don't believe you.
Why?
Oh, now I
How are
get
they
you.
going to give you something like that?
They gave it to me.
I was like, what are you talking about?
God damn, I signed up for this. Now you know how I actually know. I knew exactly what was going on for you. God damn, I signed up for this play because I knew I could fill out these costumes like a goddess, but now I'm starting to think I might actually hate acting, which is weird because I love lying. Then that's your fucking problem, Vera. You shouldn't be lying. You should be living truthfully under the imaginary circumstances.
was it?
Duh.
How much
Thank
was
you
it?
again,
They gave it
Reese.
to me.
So you're not going to tell me how much was it?
You're locked on
They
to the
gave it
person
to
that you
me.
choose.
I don't believe you.
I know.
How are they going to
It
give you
seems to
something
be.
like that?
They gave.
I'm
they
gonna
gave it to
make
me.
that not happen though. What? You think I don't know about acting? I have hidden depths, you know. My life isn't all punching and arson. It's just mostly those things. Look, you're an assassin, right? You just need to think of the best reason to assassinate someone. Ooh, you know exactly what that is. Because nobody's paying you not to. No reason at all. Everyone is rotten and deserves to die. Oh. Which one would make her like me more? Paying you not to. So smart. Oh my god, look at me. I'm so fucking smart. So you're saying all this time I've been focusing on converting living people into customers when instead I could be converting non-customers into dead people. I must say, there's sort of an elegance to it. Wait, people will pay you not to kill them? Dude, I should either be getting paid a lot more money or killing a lot more people. Either one's a win for me. And as for you, Vera, all you have to do is pretend each of your victims in the play is somebody who owes you money. Oh, that's all? That's easy. They all probably do. Remind me, am I supposed to use fake knives for the killings or real ones? Whatever helps you get into character, darling. Damn, Damien has secret skill sets in the arts, wild, and you seem to have really helped Vera find her true passion for acting. Or at least for killing. Not that she really needed help with that anyway. You still gained 2 creativity and 2 smart. 1 smarts.
Whatever.
Something happened to Shifty DeBoer.
Let's do this.
That weekend, you're at the movies when you receive a summons from Miranda. Oh, thank goodness you could come. Technically, Miranda's guards forced you to meet with her, but you'd rather not split hairs. I'm contemplating a decision of extreme gravity to date Garfield or not to date. As you are famed throughout the high school as a wanton Lothario, I thought I had best ask your advice. But please, be sure to frame it in terms that I will understand. Something simple and straightforward. In short, I need you to tell me which item of silverware Garfield most closely resembles. Bread? T is
Which,
T is bread wrong?
I mean,
Which silverware do you
bread
most?
isn't silverware.
Yeah.
How do you use bread as to eat? Yes.
So I was right then. Bread. Yeah. I don't think this is
Totally.
going to get you any points with her though. Just so you know, this is probably.
I mean, I think that you should be accurate though.
Exactly. That's what I was thinking. Yeah, you would definitely be bread.
Bread.
Oh yeah, she didn't like that very much. Bread. You
But it
know
was a
that
heart.
bread isn't silver, and it was a broken heart.
Oh.
You know that bread isn't silverware, right? Unless, are you trying to tell me that Garfield is so crass you cannot imagine them as any type of silverware? You know, Father always says there are two types of people in this world, silverware people and bread people. I won't debase myself by consorting with a lowly hunk of processed
I don't
wheat.
like this person.
The very idea! In fact, I'll have my men apprehend Garfield and slather her in butter. That will teach her to not be silverware.
How about I murder you, fish lady?
Well, it looks like Garfield probably won't be getting the girl, but at least she will get to be slathered in butter. You get one creativity.
What do I get?
Why does your chat say T kiss sleep? Is that an emoji that I can't
'cause
see?
That's my emote, yeah.
Okay.
Probably from like Better TV or something. Because I had
Okay.
to name it or whatever.
Everybody chooses an object.
An object.
You say first. I've said first every single time. You get to say first this time, and I'm going to take some time to think
Air
about my
horn.
object. An air horn? Okay.
Yeah.
I'd go with a beluga. No, a beluga whale's not technically an object, is it?
It's an animal.
Well, I mean, are animals objects to you? I guess that's the question. Let's have a philosophical debate about this.
I mean, no, animals are
I'm
not
going with a
objects.
tire
Are
iron.
people objects? Are people objects?
I'm going with a tire iron and refusing to answer that
What did I
question.
pick again?
Player, air horn. Player order is decided based on how disturbing it would be if an insane person decided to date and marry the selected object. A tire iron or an air horn?
Air horn.
I mean, there's a hole that you could put something into in the air horn, but if you don't have a thing that goes into a hole, a tire iron could go inside. So I guess chat should decide
Okay,
this
but
one.
what's the most disturbing? What's the most disturbing if an insane person decided to date and marry the selected subject?
Yeah.
Chat,
Chat,
an
type
air
in chat.
horn or tire iron?
Yeah. Type it out. Let us know.
We need your answers because we have
We can't choose
absolutely
amongst
no
ourselves.
idea. Shall I do the poll? Do it for a minute?
No, I don't know.
Okay.
Screw the poll. People can type.
The horn. Even
Okay.
Pinto chooses
How
something.
dare you, Pinto? You're supposed to be my friend. Okay, tire iron.
Tire iron.
Thank you,
Tire
Reese.
iron always.
Mm-hmm. So we got a tied vote again.
Air horn, because once you use it up, you just throw it away.
Yeah, but a tire iron you can't use up. Yeah, I mean you get more out of a
This is
tire
the
iron.
answer that Silver chose. Okay, don't
Does
argue.
anyone want? Does anyone else want to weigh in? Anyone else? I'll give you a few more seconds to throw your choice into chat. You already spoke, Pinto. You already chose, Pinto. We already know your choice. I also think Reese's voice should count twice. So which means we still need a tiebreaker. Okay, fine. T wins.
It's okay, you can fight in chat as long as you fight over me.
Who the fuck is Garfield?
Well, that guy gets 2 votes, so I should too. Oh yeah, is it my turn? Okay.
Yes,
I'm going to the gym.
you would.
Here we go, dodgeball again. Everything seems lost, but you delivered an inspirational speech, leaving a
Hey, that's what I did last time.
You're clearly a natural-born leader. You gained +2 charm. Okay, but something bad's gonna happen now, isn't it? You see Miranda in her gym outfit at the far end of the gym swimming pool. She probably hates me now, right?
Hopefully.
Wait, the gym is a swimming pool? Why? Why aren't you using it? Why are you always playing dodgeball? Why don't you get to see your classmates in swimsuits? Creepy. Anyway, as you approach Miranda, she shrieks and her merman bodyguards tackle you to the floor. Who are you? Are you here to kill me? I'm just a better swimmer. This is no basis for assassination. Wait, you don't swim. You have no fins, and without gills, you'll just choke right away. Could you help me with the situation? I'm the best swimmer in school. My parents say that it's just how it's supposed to be, but people sometimes get jealous. My dad used to send such hoodlums to a farm. I hate her. But now he says I'm not 11 anymore, so I have to learn to deal myself with the people who might plot my assassination. I have no idea who's even behind this. Can you help me catch all those jealous people? How about a charity swim? You won't participate, and whoever comes first gets a ticket to the farm. Quantity over quality. Mines, loads of mines, ones that make beeping noises with big chains and spikes. They're bound to catch someone, or at least smear the message across the ceiling.
Tough choice, T. Tough choice.
Mines! So bold!
So bold!
So many of them near the palace. My mom used to say that they were the perfect way to keep semen away. And we can bedazzle. I gotta giggle. And we can bedazzle them. Glitter! So much glitter all over the pool. I do like glitter. I'm one of those people that just, like, doesn't care.
I hate glitter. I
know
hate it.
all about bedazzling mines. Mines and crafts is a very beautiful form of art. It's getting popular by the day thanks to people misspelling it on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
I like my mass murders cute. Let's go glitter those very dangerous mines. Huzzah! This day will go down in history as the day of red glitter. You gain +2 fun and +1 creativity. That's the first time nothing bad's happened to me. So
That is. It's like the very first time. We're going outdoors. Look at me.
Ooh.
That day during recess, you started. Oh, I've already done this. It's someone else though. It escalates so much. There's 3 other people. This party. I got fun. Chilling out, Damien. Hey, Damien. Definitely not a corpse written on it. Hey, you're not gonna believe this, but there's definitely actually a corpse in this bag. You would never have guessed. Wow, it just started pissing down so hard outside. What the fuck? Like out of
I'm
nowhere.
writing all day here.
Now here's the thing. I'm not saying that I'm exactly responsible for making this course, at least not without my lawyer present. But well, that was him laughing. I thought that was you laughing at first, and then it sounded more like mannish. I'm like, that's not T. But let's just say he and I apparently had very different definitions of rock, paper, scissors. Anyway, I'm not interested in going back to jail, so I need your help to hide this body real quick. It'd be an extremely attractive thing to do. Luckily, hiding dead bodies is kind of your thing. You share your brilliant solution. Disguise them as a drinking fountain. No one will know the difference. Just chuck them in my garage. He'll blend in perfectly in my collection of vintage dead bodies. So bold. Why am I hitting on Damien? I've already done that. Gosh.
I know, I'm basically just like, fine, I guess I'll take the mer person.
Holy hell, are these all... Yeah, sure you will. Some of these are total classics. Elvis Presley, Amelia Earhart. Fuck, you've got 3 popes in here. I've spent all this time trying to be a great murderer when the greatest murderer of all was right next to me the entire time. Damien lovingly lays his mangled corpse next to your pristine collector's items, a look of awe on his face. Joke's on him, you're actually just a really accomplished grave robber. You gain +2 smarts and 1 charm. You're welcome, Silver.
Let's trade places.
Alright, everybody chooses a food. I'm going with...
Tacos.
Chicken cordon bleu. Player order is decided based on how filthy this sounds. Hey, darling, my taco is moist and ready for you. All right, well, you go first. Perfect. All right. It was already a euphemism.
It's just the connotations that do it. Alright, here we go again. I'm gonna try with the ghost people. Listen, Garfield, you can totally sit with us.
Who the
I just
fuck is
hope you didn't bring a
Garfield?
gun to a bazooka fight. Yeah, we're showing off our best flask. Well, not the best flask exactly, but the best content. Good God, there are literal actual flasks of alcohol openly allowed in the school cafeteria. Are there no rules? Apparently not, because Polly starts seeing setting a series of flasks down the table. Okay, so if this is beer, my WC wine, what does that mean?
Water closet?
Whiskey. Ethyl alcohol.
Toilet wine.
The soul of an infant. Ha! This is radioactive absinthe. This is fire, and this is literal poor life choices. Okay, but this one has another smaller flask inside. It is the ultimate. Blah. We could probably go on like this for goddamn ever. Maybe you could cut in with the craziest thing of all. But think carefully about whom you want to impress with your flask contents. Get ready for the most hardcore badass thing. This flask contains an ancient genie that grants you 3 wishes, but I'm totally drinking it because I don't give a fuck. I grant my own damn wishes. Want to
That's a
get
pretty
a dope
tea thing
party
to say.
started? This flask has ultra whiskey, which you can only get when you get 2 bottles of the best purest whiskey and make them mate. That's stupid.
I knew it was gonna be Damien.
You're
I
right.
knew it.
Hardcore! So hardcore! You can ask for anything. Wealth, power, immortality, a free pass for teachers to ignore bad behavior forever and let you do whatever the fuck you want without suspension. But instead, you're just gonna drink the genie. It's like, I do want to drink the genie. It's like
I bet you
come
do.
from my 4 life choices flask, and I love it. I didn't even know you could drink a genie. You and Damien pop out, open the flask and drink the genie together.
Should
Definitely just water.
should we both ask Damien to prom?
I mean,
And may the
shoot
best
your
monster
shot.
win.
You forgot what water tastes like. Normally you'd say that couldn't possibly be healthy, but fuck it. He's a demon from hell. He could probably do whatever. What a glorious bonding experience. I didn't earn
Okay.
anything from that, though.
I have money, right? I got 5 money. Go here.
Show me that money.
Why would you study and prepare for your future when you can come here and buy some weird shit instead? Am I right?
No, it's
I'm
something different for me.
gonna buy. I'm too poor for all this. I'm gonna buy. The gift that keeps on giving. Did that cost me nothing?
Never.
That cost me nothing. Suck my jingle bells. That's badass. I got a sexy sweater. It's itchy as fuck, but form over function, bitch.
But it's sexy.
All right, everybody chooses a movie. 7.
Blade Runner.
Play order is decided based on how weird the fandom of the selected movie would be. We all know the fandom for 7 is much weirder than the Blade Runner fandom.
I don't know about that.
Reese, it's down to you, the
Reese,
fandom expert,
It's down to you. Blade
That's-
Runner.
or
is
7.
Gotta have more. There's gotta be
7
more.
is
for
about
Blade.
a serial killer that murders based on the Bible, 7
And Blade
deadly
Runner
sins.
is about a robot.
So I think it's
feelings.
decided that 7 would have the weirder fandom.
Reese, we need
Once
to answer
once
this.
Reese responds that I'm correct.
Yes, he is correct.
That yes, that 7 definitely has
I
the
love
weirder
that Reese
fandom.
constantly has to choose between us. But they're always very fair.
Who's gonna
I
get Reese in the
keep
divorce?
Reese here. Chugging like a diesel.
I have -1 fun, T.
You're
Thank you.
right. 7 has a bizarre. Well, I don't know about
Blade Runner is space.
Blade
That's
Runner
like
is space.
so many space things.
that. He is right. Blade Runner.
That is not even close to true, Reese. How dare you?
Fight me.
How dare you? You know what? After this, we're gonna. You know what? After this, we're gonna look up
Sci-fi
some
is
fan fiction
weirder
for 7 and
than
some fan
murder
fiction
and
for
crime
Blade Runner,
murder.
and we're gonna compare, and you're gonna see how right. Trekkies and Blade Runners are not even close to the same thing, Reese.
But it's sci-fi versus real life crime.
It's not even real life crime.
Think of like
It's
the
fake.
the third booby situations. You know, like
There's no
weirder
third booby
stuff
in Blade
there.
Runner. That's in
Yeah, but there could
that
be,
Arnold
because
Schwarzenegger
it's
movie
the
that they
sci-fi
recreated with what's his
universe.
face.
Total
Well,
Recall.
in the horror universe, there are Cenobites that exist, and there's some of those with even no
This isn't
boobies. They
horror.
removed them.
This is real life crime.
You could ship Brad Pitt's character and the murderer. That'd be a perfect ship. Yeah, but Doctor Who wasn't even part of the discussion, Silver.
But it's only weird when you can ship 2 things that aren't human beings.
Well, T, how about you decide what you're doing with your day instead of just sitting here staring, Miss I get to go first
Well,
because
fine.
Reese chose wrong?
Today you spend some time in the library's PC managing your start kicker. You decide lots of people will sensational this video and palm.
I love deciding people. It's my favorite thing.
Plus 2 money. You see Miranda at the computer, and she's got a look at her face like only one thing. Somebody's being shitty to her on the internet. The impudence of this so-called internet. My great-uncle Maldar got caught eating one child. Just one. Now everyone is talking as if he's some sort of serial child gobbler. Not just trolls saying this either. All sorts of monsters are saying the most horrific things. I know what you're thinking. Miranda, why don't you just buy the whole internet and make them stop saying mean things about your family? And of course, that's what I've been trying to do. There's just one tiny problem. There are plenty of people selling part of the internet, but I have no idea who owns all of it. From whom shall I buy the internet?
I own the internet.
Don't you see? Don't you see?
Every now and then I get a little bit lonely.
And the woman's been doing to me. I don't know what song I'm referencing, but the Illuminati. If you want, you can put in touch the true owner of the internet was
I
you.
have no idea what that means, Reese. What is an XORPF ship? K-pop real people shipping. Oh. So what you're trying to tell me is that Seven has a really weird fandom. Who'd have guessed?
So charming. Oh my, it seems you're correct after all. I've owned the internet since 2004 when Steve Works lost it. Steve Works, get it? Steve Works.
Yep. No, I got it.
Did you get it? Did you get it?
Yep. No, great joke, T.
I shall enact some common sense reforms at once. Pretty soon you notice there's something different about the internet. Certain words just won't show up when you post them, and child eater, proletarian revolution, and nachos for some reason. What's wrong with nachos? Also, you get a sense that your webcam is watching you, but in a what are you doing, Zeno? Friendly way.
What are you doing, Zeno? Zeno, you son of a bitch, what are you fucking doing?
Metaphorical when you told Miranda she owned the internet, but you're not going to complain about being accidentally correct. At least not when your webcam can hear you. You gain +2 smarts and +1 charm.
Okay.
I'm so charmful. I'm 21 charm.
Okay, I am grabbing.
-1 fun though.
I'm grabbing a D6. I'm grabbing a D6 and I'm rolling it, and that's
21.
It's gonna decide where I go. 5.
Why
1,
is it
2,
red?
3, 4, 5. Going to the gym. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. The match is so intense, and both
Just
teams are so
dodgeball.
into it that you decide to raise the stakes by betting part of your charm. Oh, I've got 21 charm. I got plenty to spare.
Yeah, I thought that was me.
Oh, let's look at T's. Wow, T. Okay. I mean, I have -1
What's
fun,
my
but everything
charm? I
else is
can't
pretty
look at
good. Your charm is 9 on my screen.
Oh.
By betting
it's
part of your
a
charm
negative.
against part of the other team leader's charm, the commitment amazes your whole team, and their spirit is fueled by determination. Finally, you win and take 2 charm. I'm at 23 charm from the other team's leader.
What?
She's now a bit less fabulous. Looks like I'm gonna win Damien's heart again, T. Thank you so much, Reese. Even though this day was ruined because you chose wrong, at least I am now validated in that 7 has the weirder fandom. This game was so close, the other team demands a rematch. This one goes way worse. Your team is down to just you and Damien. The other team has all the balls except for one you're holding. We're boned. Time to just cover our nuts and let them get it out. Why would you cover your nuts? You gotta hold them. Never mind. I mean, I'm the only one in this game, so I can accidentally hit people in the face. I'm not, like, skilled. And it's not like you have some sort of super secret ultimate dodgeball trick hidden up your ass, right? I got a lot of things hidden up my ass. Actually, you do. You take a deep breath and bust out your ultimate technique. The 5-point ball
your clothes
exploding
off.
heart technique. Gun. Not so bold, but Damien would probably like it. Ah, yes, the most powerful dodgeball technique to evolve. Gun. You draw your weapon and throw it at the other team for some reason. Maybe you thought it was a dodgeball.
Maybe it'll go off. Maybe it'll go off.
You know that's not how guns work, right? The other team certainly knows. Their team captain picks up the gun and points it at you. Hey, I think I'm going to join the other team real quick. Damien and his new team spend the next
Pinto.
half hour making you dance. Where are the teachers? You lose smarts and fun. I'm at -2 fun.
It's the 7. It's the 7 fandom that is connected to K-pop.
Yeah, there's a website where people write fan fiction, Pinto, and the fan fiction for 7 apparently includes a lot of K-pop stars being worked into the storylines. Are we both going to try to go for Damien T?
I don't know because I feel like Miranda's gonna reject me based on the fact that I'm not popular and smart enough.
You
What am
can't
I?
choose none again. You can't choose none
I'm
again,
not
T.
gonna
You gotta
choose
choose
none.
somebody.
I was gonna choose someone like
Okay.
totally.
I'm gonna choose
Weird.
whoever you choose, T. Whether it's Damien or not, we're going for the same person.
I don't like Damien. I'm choosing Polly.
It's Polly time.
So am I. And I've got 14 more charm than you.
Maybe she doesn't like charm.
I guess we'll find out, won't we?
Do I have to click? Okay.
Yes.
Wah! Not a chance in the world, darling. Or like, this is how I died. So I can tell before after my choice when I see one. Boo, you're a big one.
Boo.
For the rest of your life, you never move on, becoming total and constant failure. You never
Epic
succeed
loser
at it.
achievement.
Alright, GED part 2. Except for that time you won at Monsters Got Talent. But your talent was being a failure at love. It astonishes everyone. Well, you know, this is pretty accurate to my real life.
Yeah. Are you ready to see me go to prom with the girl you wanted to go with? You finally pick up your courage and ask your beloved to go to the monster prom with you? Fuck. Well, we both lost.
Tried.
You were so ashamed by your failure that after prom, you photo edited Garfield into all of your prom pics as if he was your prom date. Yeah, Garfield the orange cartoon cat. It just so happened that I got Garfield and you're Garfield. I was so confused at first. Garfield the orange cartoon cat, not your brightest idea. Anyway, even with your photo editing skills, you still couldn't photo edit the sadness out of your face. Sad. Well.
I'm gonna be in there.
Most likely to devour her own children to survive. Polly's quote,
Give me a title.
always be loud like love. I don't know. No idea.
Never good enough. I'm never good enough.
That's true. I should have taken a screenshot at some point during this one so I'd have a thumbnail.
I'm imagining Morgan
just-
Freeman as a K-pop artist.
That's fair. The story is basically Seven, but with Park Chan-yeol as the older grizzled detective and Byun Baekhyun as the new detective trying to solve this murder.
Bacon.
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 Bacon. It's bacon.
Unlocked. You've unlocked 7 new images in the gallery. Beautiful. Well, T, thank you so much for joining me on some competitive dating. It was
No problem. This was fun.
It was a good time.
Entertaining.
It was a good time.
Mm-hmm. A lot of reading.
A lot of reading, yeah. And then I kept getting Damien. Like I probably could have got him to go to prom with me again, but I was just too competitive. I thought I could date the Slayer
Yeah.
chick, but it wouldn't let me. It just let me go on an adventure with her
doesn't
where I used guns.
You don't get to choose. You just you're destined to be with that
Yeah.
person that from that first question.
Yeah, kind of. I bet the next few games they really dial it in a bit better. But this is the first
Yeah,
one,
but
so
it says
you know.
there's so many different outcomes that you can do, but it's like
Yeah, I have
it's
no
not
idea.
very clear as to how those.
Ain't got no idea. Ain't got no idea whatsoever.
No
Well, thank
idea.
y'all. Thank y'all for coming and
Thanks,
watching us and
everyone.
all the gifted subs and everything. If there's anybody who's not followed either one of us, go ahead and give us all a follow. It'd be a really great thing to do.
And I'll be back soon. I will be back soon.
Yeah, yes.
I make no promises, but I'll be back soon. Okay.
Don't forget to
Check
join
out
YouTubes and Discords.
In my chat and Akid, if you haven't followed Akid.
And don't forget if you haven't
I'll
followed,
see you guys
get
soon.
T as well. And yeah, see, I'll be back Thursday with something. You'll have to come down to find out.
Wave.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye everyone. We'll miss you
Bye.
until next time. Bye bye.